On April 3rd, the U.S. had 7,600 deaths. So in his
Look, Mom! He's killing him!
to embrace
He's dying! Mom, he's dying!
He's dead.
Forcefully
Recently, the world has witnessed and until now continue to harbor the heartening and damaging impacts of the death of George Floyd in the US. His death becomes the new symbol of racism globally and banners the anti-racism slogan of Black Lives Matter in many parts of the US. While protests, looting, and other expressions of mixed emotions are seen in multimedia and social media, one can hardly view and comprehend a clear solution to racism, except the revival of centuries old arguments that racism are caused by poverty and white race supremacy. Today, I will discuss three dimensional solutions that I firmly believe are doable, more focused, and can be carried out in a shorter time. Please allow me to enumerate the three dimensions where racism is most experienced. The first dimension is one that is triggered by the police racist elements. In this dimension, the incidence of police initiated racial discrimination is often interchangeably tagged as police brutality, as can be gleaned on TV, social media, and other case reports that most of racial discrimination are committed by police on patrol. The second dimension is racial discrimination that occur in public and workplaces. Unlike in the first dimension, where the offender is usually the man in uniform, under the second dimension, the offender can be anyone in public places such as restaurants, public transport, streets, amusement parks, among others. I would also like to stress that many labor cases, news reports, and testimonies reveal that indeed racial discrimination occur in workplaces. The third dimension is the centuries old notion that racial discrimination is automatically equated to white supremacy. That is, white colored people are deemed the superior race. The sad reality would tell us that regardless where you come from, your country or nationality, as long as the color of your skin is white, you're treated as superior and deserve special treatment compared to those people with black, yellow, or brown skin. Now let us proceed with solutions to the three dimensions where racism is most evident. For the first dimension, the solution is to introduce a change in the composition of the two-body system of police patrol. Instead of all white police officers, this would be changed to white officer paired with a colored officer. The presence of the colored officer would likely deter or prevent any racial discrimination mentality and action of the white colored officer. The rule of thumb in target patrol areas where there are plenty of African Americans or Asian Americans, the white police officer should be paired with police officer of African American and or Asian American descent. The solution to the second dimension is for Congress to give teeth or fangs to the laws related to citizens' arrest, arming the ordinary citizens to make warrantless arrest of anyone caught in the act of doing racial discrimination. The arresting citizens should also be protected from rebuttals of the offenders. The truth is, nobody knows how many arrests had been done through the laws on citizens' arrest. Such solution will convert the inutile citizens' arrest law into a more relevant one. The third dimension of white race supremacy is quite interesting and frustrating because there are solutions that had unconsciously been carried out by several members of society, and yet these remain unnoticed and not communicated as solutions to racialism or say racism. One lasting solution is love and marriage. The love and marriage solution is deemed a generational solution embraced by the white and colored couple before man and God. The other solution for third dimension of racism is through business co-ownership between the white and colored persons. As long as the business thrives and is mutually beneficial to both white and colored persons, so will their relationship. If no business incident damages their relationship, harmony will continue to exist between them and rub off on their children and circle of friends and relatives. Who knows that apart from these two solutions, the scientists who discovered and invented the genetically modified organism GMO applied to crops may one day develop a bizarre anti-racism GMO The anti-racism GMO, once ingested by white-skinned couple, will alter the color of the skin of their children into a color of their choice. So far, those are the three-dimensional solutions that I have identified, which the police, Congress, and other members of society will consider to carry out to prove me right or wrong. What is important is to convey to everyone that there are concrete and doable solutions available.